We move to the story next. The President Cyril Ramaphosa is today expected to lead the second leg of the district development model, Presidential Imbizo in the Northwest. Hundreds of residents in the Northwest are expected to gather at the Ikageng Stadium in Potchefstroom. Ramaphosa is returning to the Northwest province to assess progress made since the previous district development model, Presidential Imbizo, held in Mahikeng last year. For more on this story, Tebogo Phakedi is now joining us. Tebogo, good morning once again. I see that you have the Minister of Water and Sanitation there, Senzo Mchunu. What does he have to say?
Good morning once again, Aldrin, and of course to the viewers. We are 2 kilometers away from the Ikageng Stadium. President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to come here at the Ikageng Water Reservoir project. And of course, just to get a gist of this, you would know that residents have been complaining about water. In actual fact, those that we spoke to minutes away ago, they were saying that while the Imbizo was here in the province last year, not much has been done. They are still saying they still do not have water. But I just want to find out from the Minister of Water and Sanitation, Senzo Mchunu, as far as this project is concerned, as well as other projects in the province. Thank you so much for your time, Minister. Let's talk about this Ikageng, reservoir project, and of course, how much was budgeted for this. Is it almost at the completion phase or not?
Well, first and foremost, greetings to people and who are here in Ikageng under Dr. KK in JP Max Municipality. Right here where we're standing is a site, and it's a live site. You can see material for building. You can see there that we have started answering to the calls of people that have been making for quite a while. This is a 25 megaliter reservoir. In other words, a storage for treated water that will soon, on completion of this project, sometime next year, will be pumped to all these people who have no water and who have problems of water. And we're delighted to be here and to be showcasing this delivery to the people. It will be completed somewhere in May, June next year, but we are going to be pressurizing the contractor to bring closer the completion time, because we understand the plight. We are as thirsty as the people of Ikageng. We are as in a hurry as them. We are in a hurry for dignity and to meet their demands. And we really are wanting them to get on board and work with us. It's just a few months now. And this project, we have spent now about 250 million of the 500 million that is budgeted for this project. And it is phase 5 of 6 phases which have been completed. There's the pipeline, everything, and so on. So on completion of this, water will simply pour in to their homes and everywhere else where there's no water.
You go to some parts of the province, Rustenburg, you go to Zeerust and other areas, they still complain about water. Are there other projects except this one across the province?
Well, I know that people would complain about water even when we are doing this, because when they turn the tap, maybe they are not yet getting water. But that doesn't mean that there is no answer, there's nothing coming, there's nothing that is going to happen. It's just like when you are going to the shop to buy bread. As long as you have not reached the shop, you have no bread. But as soon as you reach the shop, you pay your money, you have. Now, here we are on our way to water. And as soon as we finish this project, they will get water. We are in Mretele. We were there about 5 weeks ago. And the project there of a reservoir is at an advanced stage. But there's a lot of pipeline that we drove to, making sure that we look at progress all over in the boundary of Northwest and Gauteng. And we're satisfied that work is continuing on the ground, trenches and pipeline, new pipes. And there are other projects in Rustenburg, there are other projects in Zeerust, in Tinokana, and we will be going there very soon in about 2-3 weeks, because there's a lot of turnaround there in terms of projects for water, and these projects are all over. As I say, they are all under a program that is called Operation Bulela Metsi, which I co-chair together with the Premier of this province, just to make sure that on a day-to-day basis we make progress towards delivering water to people. So they may cry, they may complain, but it's not time to shed tears anymore. It's time to look forward. It's a question of a few months and people will get water all over Northwest.
I want us to talk about water tankering, but before we get there, previously government has made allegations or alluded to infrastructure, damage of infrastructure across different plants. What is the status quo at the moment?
Well, we do go around and get reports from mayors complaining about vandalism, and each time we ask them, don't you have security? They will tell you, yes, I have security. And you ask, are they armed? Yes, they are armed. Are there bullets in those arms? They tell you, yes. Now, these firearms are not flowers, and we say so to the mayors. And it doesn't look good for a first citizen in a municipality to complain and complain instead of giving answers and leadership. So we are saying, let's stop complaining about vandalism. Take your security to where there is vandalism. Stop this. People will know one, twice, and they will know that you don't play around public infrastructure once people have learned their lesson. And we do need to get to a point where people must get their lesson. This is public infrastructure. It comes at expense. It's not for vandals to come around. And so they need to be shown that if you want to play, go elsewhere, not on public infrastructure. But and therefore we're saying stop this, and mayors have power to do so. If they don't exercise that power, we will come and exercise it on their behalf. But other than that, we really are saying we know that people have been patient, and now it is time we come together and come to the end of that patience and enjoy water under this program that we're launching here.
Some of the residents are still not happy about water tankering, alleging the issue of these trucks used to solicit money from municipalities, allegations of corruption, some of the pipes where there's probably water closed just so these trucks can be on the road. Just your point on this, Minister, more so because people have been complaining for some time.
We are on the side of the people who are complaining about water tankering. In residential areas like this, which are permanent, there is no need ordinarily, if we delivered on time, for tankering. Wherever tankering happens, it should be on a temporal basis, on an emergency basis, because there's rupture on a pipe. We don't want people to spend a day or two without water while repairing. But this thing of a semi-permanent tankering of water is not our policy, it's not our practice, and we are saying it also takes a lot of money, but it delivers very little, and people are right. Sometimes you find this tanker when driving to deliver water, it stops because a person is chatting with a person he sees on the road and all of that, and most of them are males. They like talking to women all over, so they don't deliver in the meantime. So it comes with a lot of hazard. And the payment of the driver, petrol and all of this. It's not a mode of delivering water to people in residential areas. We should put water in pipes. We should have permanent and reliable supply of water. And that's what we're doing. That is what we're bringing mayors to reason with us. Let's not spend a lot of money on this, but on a temporal basis. So people are right in complaining because they see that tanker should be coming here, but it is stopping there, or it is being, in some cases, you will find that a tanker will deliver every day in a particular house for a particular reason. I know, I listen to people all over. So they are right, and they should intensify their complaints so that all of us come under pressure and bring reliable, piped, clean pipeline to them. They deserve it.
Thank you so much for your time, Minister. This is Minister Senzo Mkuno, of course, Minister of Water and Sanitation. Here at Ikageng Reservoir, this is the 25 megaliters, 25 million liters expected to be delivered to residents post the completion of this project. Of course, President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to do oversight here before he goes to address the residents of Ikageng. This is as he is coming to the northwest to assess progress made following promises that were made last year March. For now, back to you in studio.
Thank you so much, Tebogo Phakedi there, joining us from the northwest, where the presidential Imbizo is about to start at around 12 o'clock.